Hola. Hello folks, how's it going? What's up? Monitor, get out of camera. Wireless command with Wikipedia? It's exclamation mark 4 or W4. Oh, the Wikipedia page is not there. I can add that. That makes sense. Edit, comp. There we go. Wait, this new map pool? Wade. I'm open to trying Wade. We'll leave it like that. I'll play for a little bit before Warlords starts, and then we'll see how much I cover of Warlords itself. I might cast a little bit of Tato Sito, but I don't want to commit to completing it, so we're just gonna wing it. Sydney reporting in. Ah, down under, eh? Randoming mega ban? What? I just wanna. If someone. Actually, I should do this. If people don't pick. If people don't random, I will get ketons. What do you mean, Mio MBL? I was completely calm, rational, and fair in my discussion and talks around the ketons. Avoid extreme, thanks for 17 months. Embrace the dark side. YouTube pays much better than Twitch, does it? It's like 10 times more? Really? Damn. So I should switch to YouTube is what you're saying. The disrespect is unbelievable. Is that an intentional dig at Mem for how he speaks? Isn't it just a joke and funny? Doesn't Mem make himself fun of that? YouTube has 10 times less viewers than Twitch. Well, if you look at the numbers, I have more subscribers and followers on YouTube than on Twitch on paper. So it's a bit hard to judge how exactly that works. If I was only streaming on YouTube, I'm not sure. Shoo! Oh, vodka. The Observer is getting ready for the observing. I mean, if I lose to the observer of the tournament I'm playing, I mean, come on. Would that be a new low? One thing is losing like to T90, who's a caster. I mean, that doesn't happen either. That's not my point. I was wondering what's more embarrassing. Losing to the caster or the observer? Most hyped for Tato Sito? Tato Sito should be sick. Tato is well prepared though. We have spent a couple hours just now preparing Tato. So I like Tato's chances. He's looking sharp. He's got a good plan. So if I was Sito, I would be pissing in my pants right now. Vodka's a good player. Yeah, he is. He's playing with Capture Edge open. He has full vision. He's observing his own match as we speak. Aztecas, underrated Civa in my opinion. He's still very good. But Meso have fallen off a cliff in terms of popularity and power. Mines are still very good. Incas and Aztecs are a little bit situational, depending on maps and so forth. If you think about it, most AV2's fans are older people, and YouTube as a platform is more appealing for us than Twitch. That does make sense to a certain extent, but at the same time, the majority of people that watch live streams are still on Twitch. So I don't think it would ever make sense for me to switch to YouTube as my main place to be streaming. I mean, now that multi-streaming is fine, I don't see the harm in just doing multi-streaming. Best of both worlds. You offer the YouTube viewers their... I mean, the YouTube video player is still better than Twitch. So just offer that to those that prefer that. YouTube is also easier viewing on television, for example. And then you have Twitch, where I still think that Twitch has a better interaction. It's a better interaction platform. That makes sense. For chat, there's a better chat vibe. There's all the emotes, the memes. I feel like Twitch is still a step or two above in that regard. YouTube ads are less invasive as well. It's just because adblock actually works on YouTube more effectively. Yeah, I don't think it's good that there's competition. It's good that Mixer came. It's good that YouTube started focusing on streaming. Facebook was good. Everything has pushed Twitch as well to improve. And I think Twitch as well are making good steps right now. They have made some bad moves as well, don't get me wrong. But they have some good stuff coming up. From my understanding, they're going to switch that you can stream with higher bit rates and such eventually. So I still think they're doing... It's not the end of the world, how things are developing. And casting plans today, we'll see. I'm just going to play games now until Warlords starts, and then we'll see. I don't want to commit to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to cover the whole set, Cital, Tato. But I might cover like the first game or two, depending on how long it takes. I also want to help out a bit with my son today, to take a bath and such before bedtime. So, yeah, we'll see exactly how we do things. There's also a chance I just take a break to go and help with my son and be AFK for like half an hour or 20 minutes and then come back. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Okay, he's over here. Monkeys? Are they aggressive? Shoo, what you doing there, boy? No mill. I mean, in my opinion, the only thing Shu can make is archers. That's the only good option they have. So I think if I just go skirms and monks, he's dead. Is Shu a good civ? I think they will have situations and circumstances where they will shine and be a decent civilization. But no, they're not a good civ overall. What elo is Viper's son? Just take like average elo of Twitch chat and probably add like 200-300. So maybe he's like 700 elo, 600 elo maybe. He's doing fine for his age. Keaton's is the most broken shit, however. MBL, have you finally realized? I watched MBL play against Keaton's the other day, and he won with like Aztecs bullshit. And then he was like, oh, Keaton's aren't they're not that scary. And then he played Spanish and he got wrecked. And then he was like, oh, this shit might be overtuned. Freaking MBL. Trust me, when I rant, MBL, you trust me, okay? I watch you a lot. Sometimes I have you on the side when I'm bored and there's no one else to watch. Or nothing else to do in life, literally. Then it's like, it's good that you exist. So what to do with me too? So you have nothing else to do in your life right now? This very moment? Oh yeah, true, you're out of Warlords, so that makes sense. I mean, you did good, MB. I mean, you did good, but also a little bit disaster. But what was the game that I was like, what the hell is he doing? Oh yeah, first game, what the hell was that? First of all, why you pick Malay? Oh, he's going archers with Shu? What? There's so many options. You couldn't find the pond. Even with the pond, what good does Malay do on that map? There's shit on that map. Warlords is today. Warlords is every day until after this weekend. But I play tomorrow. So I'm getting Hindustanis. You thought, oh yeah, Malay counters Hindustanis. You didn't have better picks? I'm pretty sure I could find a couple of civs in your draft that will be better than melee. Can you do 1v7 on extreme bots? I've done plenty of that before, and no, I don't want to.
Yes.
I'm going after this game. I'm going to open MBL's draft, and I'm going to find him a better civ. Couldn't find fish. It doesn't matter if you have fish or not. That map, just because you're melee or have fish, Hindustan is still far better. Doesn't matter if you have fish or not. Put 5 on wood to fish. My point is, even if you went and got fish, you're still melee against Hindustanis on that map. It doesn't matter. In my humble opinion. Is he just gonna sit here? I feel like I'm MBL actually. Walling, going full skirm. I'm literally playing like MBL. Don't melee have rest for nothing? Well, they are a good civ. They're just a lot better maps than Brookside Battlegrounds for melee. Oh yeah, the Black Forest game as well. How did you lose that? What happened? I actually didn't watch that game in detail. I just saw you had like Fish Boom and like big equal lead. You both were imp, and then I looked back later and it was like Joe won that game. What bot? You had 5 hours of sleep, okay. Okay, MBL, I will give it to you. I approve of lack of sleep excuses. They are actually valid, legit. No kappa. Lack of sleep is painful. And being tired from work, or something like work, or like babies maybe, it is very hard. That is completely legit. Yo played really well, to be fair. Yo is a guy that is extremely consistent, so that's not surprising if he played well. Well, it starts introducing a civ. This seems like a copy-paste. I'm not gonna read that. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is some crazy action in this game right here. You see sneaking army around? I'm gonna hide in my range just in case. TC, so I can come pop out quickly. Let's just leave that open. If this game gets wilder... I wonder if you realize that I have skirms in there, huh? Shu have the special knights, right? High Guang cavalry, but no bloodlines. Should still be pretty bad. Need one more will, villager. Yes, this is Vodka, who is the observer for Warlords and other various tournaments. Now, there is a chance he's being sneaky, as in he sent his army around and suddenly will show up here with army. But that is a risk I'm willing to take. I almost won that fight somehow. Not sure how. Do you think Fishboom must be the new Arabian meta? No. I'm getting debated into skirms, and he makes what? He's going archers. How can I be debated into skirms? He literally has no other options. He has no other units. The only one who's debated is him playing Shu. He's debating himself. The only thing that could be happening here, debation-wise, is his positioning. He might be sneaking around. sneaking into my gold. I saw only one archer, but it was fletching. Fletching was upgraded, so I still feel confident. Oh, hello there. Suspicious gameplay. Okay, we do Elite Skirm, we do Monastery and University, and we add thesis later. Because, I mean, we can be behind 15 wills, doesn't matter, he doesn't have units. Shoo shoo! Let's do University, Monastery. We wait for the crossbows to show up. Maybe he saw that I saw him, and therefore he's not gonna commit. It is possible. Although strange. Then I'm not gonna rush ballistics. Exciting game! Hype! If I'll be playing today in Warlords, and I'm not, no, I play tomorrow. I wanted to play MBL, primarily because of low ping, but MBL did let me down. So he snuck his archers out on the map and just went home, or what? That seems to be what has happened. And now I'm gonna get impatient and I'm gonna move out. We can also go amazing Jaguars. Now he's 3 TC boom, doesn't matter. I'm gonna have 3 TC as well. Biggest disrespect is him picking yellow, honestly. Still no need for ballistics yet. He does get food for chopping trees, to be fair. I guess a fast imp is kind of an option, but then again, if he only has archers, I can just make... I literally think he has no options in Imperial Age that could beat Aztecs. His unique unit doesn't do it, I can just go Jaguars. His Arbalest, Archer play, I can go at Atlas Skirms. His Trebuchets, whatever siege units he has, I can just do Monks. This is as much as a Civ one as you can get at this point, I believe. Let's do Fervor so we move faster. How can we save Shu? You cannot save Shu. It's impossible. What? I've been baited! Shu are OP? Wait, what's their stats? 5 melee armor, that's pretty solid, honestly. Just passing. I guess I just play Pike Skirm? Question mark? Deserve, to be honest. I agree. I did deserve it. Man, this Jaguar is dominating me. Oh boy. Oh really, oh boy. Oh boy, oh really, oh boy. That sound is too extreme. What? Even Mango now? Oh boy, oh really, oh boy. Convert one, convert one. I commit, heal, heal, heal. What? Okay, I got one. Part of the plan. Okay, now I can kill this Mango now. We're chilling, guys, don't worry. Yeah, I agree with her. Shu is like a fast imp, Arbalest type of civ. That is not a pretty wood line anymore. Okay, we got away with this relic as well. See, you might think he had an amazing trade here. Killing all my skirms and everything. And you're right. But it doesn't matter. He's Shu. He can't do anything. Gallows or pikes is the question. Oh, Jaguars. I guess I do some Megalos. Never hurts to have some Megalos. Yeah, Jaguars is the long-term goal. I didn't get redemption in time. The issue for him is that he had to go back. I mean, actually, he didn't have to go back. He still had enough armor to put pressure, in my opinion. But I understand why he wanted to go back. What? Oh, maybe he's doing all-in style. If he does a fast imp now, could be pretty good, actually. Eh? They only have 60 HP, though. God, they're so weak. We got 4 relics. Give me a TC here. Shu OP, please nerf. Oh, he's dead. Boom. Do I even have to make anything else than Monk Skirm? I mean, we have Jaguars as an option as well. I don't think we have to do anything else, really, than what we're doing now. Where's Valka from? Italy. From the land of the pasta. He is doing the fast imp style. Which is probably the right way to go about things, if we're being completely honest. Does he have regular traps or does he have the shit traps? Ooh, that's actually not a bad castle. Too bad it doesn't matter, because he's Shu. I will rest my case. Until I resign this game, he's still Shu. So everything he does doesn't matter. Could just abandon this already. No point staying there. White feather guards. Is he going for the unique unit? Wouldn't they get absolutely clapped by Jaguars? 64 months from DEBBEE. Thank you very kindly. I'm not ready yet. I know those infantry. I thought they were elite feather guards. Yes, that shitty unit. I can convert that from Japan. Good luck. Oh wait, crossbows. Castle there makes sense. Methinks. And we prepare for Jaguars. Am I losing? My score is bad. Are Shu good? Shu are good, I'm bad? Is that what's actually the reality here? Ooh. I need to get range on these bad boys. Oh, I'm committing too much. Dude, I'm dying. Oh shit. I'm actually dead. I'm losing to an observer who's playing as one of the worst civs in the game. I'm dead. There's a lot of idle wheels. I'm dead. Takes them forever to kill this. Okay, we do a castle there. This is fine, this is fine. Don't worry, don't worry. His shoe, his shoe. Never forget his shoe. Man, they're so weak. They can't even kill the monks. Well, 8 attack. It's not overly impressive. But we need to convert some of those. Don't have gold! We have relics, guys, it's fine. Fear not. Man, I'm not getting any conversions of those things. Okay. Population is still relatively okay. But my position doesn't feel that okay. I wonder how expensive those things are. I need to clean this castle somehow. Get more upgrades. Maybe now I can get a conversion or two. Okay. I obviously have 0 map control. My win condition is essentially weather the storm until I have better units. I have 5 relics as well. So believe it or not, it's not hopeless yet. Eco will be healthy. Oh, that's a brave castle. Don't think it's a good castle though. I need this at Little Skirms. Okay, I need my whole army there. I have a lot of his units as well. I still believe, guys. I gotta remind myself that he's just a caster. I am playing a caster. Observer. Even observer, not even a caster. How much range do I have? 14? I'm not sure if I can get on top of them without dying. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, he doesn't have ballistics. It seems like, or maybe it does. Maybe I'm blind. Oh, I just lost all my skirms. I don't want to fight uphill. Can't lose this one. His Arblests are good. They do convert. They do fire extra arrows. He's doing another castle there. I need to find a way to take that. Recover that. Got a trap! Shoot! Winnable? Winnable? Another trap for us. Okay, let's go for that cast. I need this gold though. I also need to take this. The good thing for me is he has not started mining this gold yet. So when I inevitably recover map control because he's Shu, not sure if I told you guys, but he's Shu, he will be in trouble because I will suddenly have gold income. And keep in mind, I have all the relics. Ugh. Well, 4 relics rather. I'm frozen. Oh, camera's frozen. Shit. Let me see if I can fix that quickly. Sorry, game has been a bit demanding of my attention. Hello. It's weird because the camera is on paper moving on my... And the camera itself is moving, but through OBS it's bugged out. Yo, Knaki, thanks for 21 months. Mobile Siege has to be converted from far, to be fair. If they don't, they will be too broken. I think we just finish the game and we let... We try to fix it after. Cause I don't want him to just wait. He has to go and observe. I guess 5 extra HP is not that expensive. Think about what I get for doing devotion. Oh, incoming! That seems like a potentially bad fight for me. But if I can just snipe his traps, I think I'm fine with this. Snipe his castles. Or his one castle. Oh, I lost all my money. Well, his castle is gone. This is a success. Now we just fall back. Even though we lose units, that's fine. I just need to fall back, wait for population. And then we're fine. Yeah, we're fine again. And we go here, we snipe this castle. Need to repair this though. Maybe I have too many skirms even. Maybe I should use my traps to defend. If I can snipe those though, the Arbalest, then maybe I can just run in and snipe his stuff. Monks, I need a monk. What is that castle, man? That's so brave. Guess he also knows he has to leave soon to observe, so he has to go for the kill. Kind of makes sense, to be fair. No, 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 no. Maybe I am still dead. That's a really good castle from him. It's gonna be hard for me to... How cheap are those things? He's making them forever. I know he has full map control and everything, but... Oh, repair, repair, repair! Okay, with Jaguars, we should be able to keep that alive. Oh, I don't like the location of all of this. Don't like that everything here is in range. I might lose this castle, honestly. But is it that important? Is this castle that important for me? I don't know. Gold! We have gold! You know what I can also do? I can wait for him to have to leave. Pro strats. So I mean, okay, so he wants to push this now? I don't think he can still. It's not like he has a better army than me. Or maybe he does with those things. Oh, maybe I have to be scared. Oh, maybe I do have to be scared. If only I had stone for another castle. Oh, I'm dead! I'm dying! Run! I don't have units to fight on multiple fronts. How many arbalists does he have? Not a lot. If I can max out on Jaguars with my one castle production, the dream is alive. To get a lot of HP when they're together. He's even missing some upgrades on these. Let's buy a town center here. We didn't need that side anyway. Just need him to come off the hill. Having mobile siege troll like this feels very solid. I don't have Garland Wars, which would also be very nice. Okay, we gotta push this one. Still have a couple of trebs here. But he does have the mob. Oh, he's failing. Hussar. Not Hussar. Guess the feather guards should be fine for defending that side. Okay, we just gotta shift our food eco over here again. And we're chilling. Siege engineers would actually be very helpful. I gotta remember his shoe. Not only is his shoe. What? Another castle? Really, bro? Come on, bro. Fine, we'll go and take that one first. We're pop capped again. I feel a little bit cornered slash cramped. But just a little bit. Don't blame me when Warlords gets delayed because the observer isn't there. It's not my fault. Okay, we got one. Okay, more than one would be too ambitious, I think. Actually don't need that many Jaguars to defend. I converted all! He's dead! His shoe! His shoeness is finally showing, guys. Let's get arson. What's gonna be like losing to 90? Does it look like I'm losing? You're joking, right? I even have siege engineers now, so I'm chilling. I think I can even wait for Garland Wars now, if I'm being completely honest. Ew. That's what I was saying, like this composition, I don't know how he can deal with that. Maybe waiting for Garland Wars is too much. No! Not like this! I have one traction trebuchet chilling under the castle. This is fine. It's gone. Ah, we sniped his. Nice. That one castle Jaguar production is going ham. You love the sounds of Jaguars? You're not alone. Doesn't he have some like observing to do? Come on, man, you're a shoe. More gold for me, just in time for this running out. I like. You can mix in some pikes as well. Let's do Garland Wars. Okay, he has to come off the hill though. I need to wait until I have up. Should I go eagles? No, I can't go eagles. Warlords starts soon. His biggest mistake was not adding the hero. Not really. But it could have helped. Man, I love me some Jaguars now. Issue for him as well is that his cavalry don't have light. What's it called? They don't have bloodlines, for example. So yeah, now it feels like we're chilling. Don't have to take the risky wood just yet. No camera today, it's bugged out for some reason, I don't know why. We'll turn it on after this game. Or activate it again rather. I mean, pretty safe now. It's not too much to worry about. I'm not gonna make more units because I want to add some more vills first. Yeah, without the relics, we would obviously been very dead here. No question about it. My skirms are just better. I have less armor, but I have more attack. I could even go eagles here, I think. Maybe even champions, but then again I have Jaguars, but why go anything else? I don't think raiding does much. But for him. Gambesons? It's just militia line. I was wondering if they have changed anything at this point. No, it's just the same. Yeah, again, we have 4 relics, Aztec relics. Should be very hard for him to come back, especially given that he is Shoo, in case you guys didn't know. How many Jaguars do we have? 11. I want to build up just Jaguars. I want to get to like 40 Jaguars. So we're gonna pull them to the background a little bit. We'll fight, trade off some population here, and we'll build up Jaguar count. He has 4 armor. Like my skirms kill his light cav. It's very sad. It's very sad. The stone! I can make Jaguars! I hope the Viper remembers he lost an Aztec game with 5 relics not too long ago. I think I even know which game you're referring to. It was against Italians. Maybe Daniel, was it? No, it sounds wild, but it may have been Daniel. Or Lewis, maybe even. Okay, how many? 24. I mean, I can make as many as I want here. Never mind about that castle. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna prepare champion as well, because we can afford it. Alright. Can I buy a castle? No, it's too expensive. This should be a strong army. Don't know how he's gonna deal with this. No, not the monks. And they're getting boosted by killing skirms. 19 plus 10 plus 11. Oh god. Ah, this is disgusting. Would siege gens? Yeah, siege gens will be obviously good here. Let's just go for it. Does he have a relic somewhere I can grab? I don't see a monastery. If we take this hill, surely that's the GG. If we go there and just... Oh, I see his monastery. It's not garrison though. Okay, what? I have some Jaguars with plus 12 attack. He's now playing Shu full trash. And get what? Guess what? Shu full trash is trash. I don't need range units anymore. He cannot make Arbalest, so we can just make full champions now. He's staying in the game surprisingly long, honestly. If he wasn't able to win from the position he had earlier, he's not gonna win now, I'll tell you that much. Can get some axolotl maybe. No! Sorry, I tried to go axolotl. Let's be real though, that was a very nice push by him, the way he approached this. It was probably the only way he could win the game. I wonder how the economy was looking. His sneaky archers, he just went back home and he just added town centers. So economy were kind of the same, and then he went for a faster aim, put a forward position. Those feather boys are really tanky. Especially when they're grouped up together, they get a lot of HP. Does he have any feather boys alive? It's 100 without, but I think once you group them up together, you get like 120 or 130. He never had... Oh wait, they only get forging. No wonder they just don't do much damage. Oh yeah, he definitely saw me when I scouted him because they have +2 line of sight team bonus. 15 gold, 60 food melee unit with a slow and anti-cav is an amazing cost for meat shield tanker. Yeah, they're not that costly, you're right about that. Only 15 gold. Oh yeah, this has the slow effect. Let's slow down the unit attacks. What's the armor? 3 melee armor though. They have good pierce armor, but only 3 melee armor. So when I come with a Jaguar warrior with 31 attack plus 6 bonus damage against infantry, I'm doing 37 damage. I don't care how much HP you have. I'm killing you in like 3 hits. Plus unique unit bonus. It doesn't show there. They don't have unique unit bonus, they have infantry bonus. Yeah, it's 31 plus 6. So I do 37 attack. That's insane. I was just feasting on these skirms to boost my Jaguars. And multiple of them have like +10, +11, +12. Crazy. Those clubs are made of steel, bro. He wasn't in a very good spot. When he pushed me here and bought me off this, I was thinking I would probably lose this game. But his biggest mistake was probably not eating this gold and eating this gold early enough. But then again, was he ever at a composition where he could kill me? I'm not sure. With Atlas Skirms, some monks, and then 1 castle to produce Jaguars. I feel like I was always going to trade effectively no matter what, and I always had the 4 relics. Let's see the relic gold resources. It's 20,000 more food. You got 7,000 gold from relics. 7,000 gold. That's a lot of Jaguars. But yeah, I think Shu, as I've said before, I think the way to play Shu is treat them like as if they're Britons or Ethiopians and play that style. You play Archer and you can go like... I wonder, what does this guy do? He has a healing. He could have included this hero to heal. He never made the hero though. Yeah, you just play them kind of like Archer line. Yeah, like the Archer civilizations where you go like kind of low economy, maybe fast imp, arbalest. And you need some sort of meat shield, which could be the unique unit or halberdiers. But yeah, they're still on the weaker end of the spectrum when it comes to strength. They're quite a weak civ. My skirms can't win if he has the hero. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let me see if I can fix the camera. Give me a sec. I'll go to the bathroom quickly, so I'll be right back. Nice base, back wood line. It's kind of safe woodlands in the back, and also 2 golds safely towards the back. So it looks like a very nice map for Doubt. What? Wait, Doubt doesn't have loom. You're gonna lose your villagers, Doubt. Stop it. You're losing villagers. My teeth will be oh, wait. No! 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 No!
What percent? Danik?
No, 99, man! Oh my god! It's 99, man. That'll be it for me today. Before I head off, guys, It's been a tricky year for a lot of us, obviously, and so if you've had a rough year, hopefully everything will look up and things become better going forward. So yeah, with that said, I would like to, for next year, I want to perform better in tournament. I want to keep up a good performance in tournaments, win a few, you know, maybe some of the big ones. I really want to win Red Bull for next year. I want to also push my YouTube content a little bit better towards varied content within Age of Empires, well edited videos with good content, pretty much within Age of Empires. Well, happy New Year to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this year with me. It's obviously not the same without you guys. So thank you so much for watching this whole year of 2020. I really, really appreciate all the support throughout the year. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you next year. All right, can someone write down?
Sling rolls?
You can only sling down. So if you're Castle Age, you can sling to a Feudal Age player.
Can we sling somebody who is 5-0 down?
Is this a quarterfinalist talking, or?
Just wondering, you said you could.
That was actually a bad joke as well, Doubt. Can you sling someone who is 5-0 down? What is that even supposed to mean? I expect better banter from you.
Get your serious mode now.
Okay. I will do better. I will do better.
Check. Oh. Okay, we're back. It works. All right, well then is a couple of resubs coming in here. Yo, Maximus Jr., thanks for the 5 months, by the way. Danny Bonito, 29 months. Not enough months. Not yet. Also the Great, 13 months. Knauki, 21. Thanks again. Holger die Waldfee, 21 months. Kippaways with 51 months. And Fallsight LOL with the Prime. Thank you very much. Wrist brace arrived in 2020. Yeah, should be something like that. I mean, this is not the one I had originally, right? This is a different one, but yeah, it sounds like 2020 was about when I had like when I started investigating my wrist issues. It was after I moved to Germany. Yeah, 2020 seems about right. Bro, it's only May. Is he stupid? What? Was something in the clip? The hero is the biggest aura area. Wait, they don't they have the same aura, all of them? I didn't know the heroes had different auras range as well. Although I continue good luck today and always. Thank you. Hey Viper, hope you're well. Question mark. I'm well, thank you very much. Hope you are as well. Sir D-Man with the 7 months. Was macht dein Deutsch, Brudi? Nicht gut. Mein Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. Yo, Daniela, what's up? Happy New Year for 2021 clip. Okay, makes sense. What was the issue with the wrist? What is the issue with the wrist? I have a benign tumor in my wrist that causes discomfort, essentially, when I use it. Is Veldka best Italian player? Yeah, I would say so. One of the clips was at New Year when you spoke about your goals for the New Year. Ah, okay. Wrist misses clean Norwegian air. Could you explain the market trick? What market trick? Thought it was assist. It's a growth. So yeah, benign tumor. So it's a good tumor, good growth that is not having any other negative impacts, but obviously causes some problems in general. Fang Rohan, 6 months. How are you today? Are you ready for match tomorrow? I'm feeling pretty well prepared, all things considered. I've gotten to train a fair bit for this tournament compared to some previous tournaments, so I feel more optimistic than I have done for certain other tournaments. Cataly, thanks for 28 months and thanks for good luck. I do not have Warlords today. No, I play tomorrow. Are you casting? I might cover a little bit of Tato Sito, but I'm not going to commit to a full set because I think I will end the stream maybe like 2 hours or so. Or building market on both sides. If that's the trick, don't you also use a market trick in getting something with market placement? Okay, so essentially it works the way that like your trade cards will always go to the furthest market to drop off resources. So if you build one market on the other side, and then you can build like 5 markets on the other side again, those 5 markets can be used to produce trade cards to trade with the allied market, and they will essentially skip a trip. If all your markets are on the other side, they will have to run all the way to the allied market and then back again. But if you're producing your trade cards on the other side, nearby the ally market, they will just spawn there, take the gold, and go to your furthest market, which is on the other side of the map. Hopefully that's understandable. Maybe I overcomplicated it. What's your Warlord's favorite map? I need to open the map pool to give you an opinion there. Preset maps. I don't know, honestly. I don't think I have a favorite map amongst these. There's a lot of maps here I like. There's some maps I don't like that much. There are some maps I find to be too RNG based. But it's the usual. I don't think I have like a favorite standout. Oh, MBL's draft. Oh, yeah. So MBL against Yo. MBL picked Malay's second pick for Brookside thingy. I want to see it like this so I can see easier down here what's available. Okay, he picked Malay. I'm gonna let go all the way here. Ah, shit. I failed. Ah, shit. Okay. Berbers will be better. Celts will be better. At least you could do something with Celts. Gujaris would probably be better. Magyars would probably be better. Romance. Vietnamese. He had plenty of better options than Malay on that map. There you have it. Rettich 919 with the 16 months. Thank you very much. What's your favorite Hobbit? Sam. Do you play any other games? What happened to Age of Mythology? Just time. Favorite music artist? I don't think I have one. I'm very boring. Like, I don't have much favorite things. Will you play StarCraft sometime? StarCraft 1 or 2? One? I don't know. I've never played it before. It's really hard for me to go back and play like these super early games because of how... I know that's rich coming from someone who plays Age of Empires 2. But it's hard for me to play games that feel very dated. Warcraft 3 was very nice, but I don't think I would go back and enjoy Warcraft 1 or Warcraft 2. If that makes sense. K. Not familiar with this player. I've not played him before. This 2200 ELO. Seems solid. Playing as the Bengalis. I'm obviously gonna go with my arms here. Longsword, sorry. Dropped Warcraft 3. I'm just prioritizing AO2 now because I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's this tournament going on at the moment that I feel deserves some of my attention. So I kind of am trying to prioritize correctly. Oh, he's a Japanese player. Second best after chart. Cool. What tournament? Warlords. Your bits didn't show. Oh, Checho, 1 second. I see it in my overlay. Certain amounts might not have a pop-up. I'm not sure. So that might be the reason you don't see it if you don't see, so if it didn't show up. If I replay it, does it show? No, I might have a limit turned off because we've gotten some spams, like bit spams in the past. I hope all the family are doing well. I haven't enjoyed watching Warlords with Mem. I think they are very hard on the comments with players. I would agree that they are overly harsh on players sometimes. I have noticed and picked up on that as well. Can be quite negatively oriented a few times, like whereas like players make some mistakes. I think you can always shift that to a positive view where you praise the other player instead of talking about that player doing bad. I do understand a little bit of that, but at the same time, I haven't watched too much, but from what I've seen, there's also been some very good casting as well. But it's like each to their own, right? Not everyone is going to enjoy every caster out there as well. Still play FM from time to time? Yes. Every day is Sunday. Thank you for the prime. I think we do 20 pop to have a little bit more eco to work with since we are going longswords. I don't think it matters if we are one villager later in that case. Height for cartographers too, so am I. We're gonna cast that too much. I might like watch the first game or two. But I'm not gonna commit to casting the whole thing. Because I will probably end the stream in like an hour and a half or 2 hours or so. Did I win against Shu? You think I can lose against Shu? Come on, man. Of course. Yeah, I think Mem, when he has casted with like other pros, has been very good. And those casts are very nice to listen to. Where was he? Bengalis. Lance Resulting should be pretty good against Bengalis as well. Shu are the new Dravidians? Are you drunk? What are you talking about? Dravidians are so much better. Alright, 4 militia if we turn them to men at arms and long swords right away. That should be pretty solid. Okay, is this extra gold? This is one of his goals, and we know he's up top right because he wouldn't be spawning further down to an extra secondary gold. He's not on berries. 65. What is he doing? Must be archers then. I also want to do arson. 5 on gold. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I don't trust the pathing to give me kills here. Woo. We lost one village in the house as well. Let's not commit. We do arson here. Canceling the will. Arson is more important. Just going archers. Interesting. We already got good value though. Can you make a guide on how to count the Khitans? It's on my YouTube channel. The conclusion may be that you have to pick Khitans yourself, but it's a guide nonetheless. He is walled, but he's not finding my long swords. I might be able to get out of there. That's not gonna last, sir. That will not last. Long swords is so good. Oh, he's walled there now. Is there an easy break here? Could go for the palace side. That's crazy value. Crazy value. Should have had a villager forward. I could have built a forward range as well. Arson paid off, yep. He has a blacksmith already though. No fletching though. I mean, he should on paper now feel like he has to attack me. So on paper I could just sneak this around and try to prepare for another counterattack. Because he should be running to my base to attack me. But he's not doing that. Maybe he's doing it now. Not a villager bites the dust. Right? Yeah. You take another one then for good measure. He came back with everything? Yeah, he has taken a bit too much damage here. Nearly pathing. It's a mule card mod called? It's called mule only mod. I prefer it personally. Guess we have downhill hit there. We'll wait for him to be microing though. Once he engages in the fight, we have to micro. Which should be about now. I have armor as well. Yikes. See, they're getting a value even now. I lost one, but like he lost so many archers because he's reacting to it. Stable. Okay, can we do something really cool? This might be stupid, but I'm excited about it. douche? No, it's a church. We're building like 4 churches forward. I don't like this could really backfire. I'm excited to try. I should just run away here. Damn it, he was able to snipe an archer. This could very much backfire. I don't have army anymore. Well, I do have army, but oh, this is risky. Maybe I should have waited until I knew I had the position. You can take stone there, gold there. I went too early. Maybe he's still defensive. It's a lot of archers. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's open. We can't even build. I can't build anywhere. Sneaky snack. I have to make some units here, maybe. I have arson, right? I do. I need squires. I could have made a tower. I could just do a church at home. I'm stupid. What? Okay, we will bring the relic to the forward monastery to have more arrows. That's the way, that's the way. Oof. Why can't I Why does my control not work? I'm trying to click to build. It ain't working. Is it because I have vills inside? For some reason when my vills are garrisoned, I'm unable to produce warrior priests with the hotkey. I don't understand it. Okay. He's kind of permanently stuck in feudal age though, right? Should get +2 armor. Okay, it's not permanently stuck in feudal age. But you know what I mean. Okay, one there, one there. One there. See if we can get all the relics. This is fine. I could castle drop here, or I could continue church rushing. You have options. I More churches. I would like that as well, I think. Ah! You know what? I'm gonna buy this. Oh. +2 armor, then we're chilling. Okay, you bring this. You bring this. You bring this. Let's get that and get HP as well. Ah, we're chilling now. Can I fit them in rams? Wait, is the castle edge tech? No, it's sailing fleet. That's a shame. I need to find the last relic. Can I win this fight? Oh, they're bad. I don't have the movement speed or the armor. Or the HP boost. Okay, now we have HP movement speed. We want that to be on the front. Okay, they feel a lot faster. Good, they're zooming now. No, 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 no. Again, I cannot produce when villagers are garrisoned. I don't know what's the logic there. Or what is making that happen. Ah, shit. I still believe. I have 5 relics garrisoned here. Which means they should be firing a lot of arrows. The mule cart also makes it impossible to produce units. I don't know why. Ah, shit. I think he may have... Go there! We need arrows! Alright, we need some town centers now. Don't castle. I mean, I'm almost on his gold. Should I go for one more? Pipe 1 against Valka, right? Yepsy Pepsi. If we have economy, I think I can continue playing Warrior Priest. Oh, hello. I think we can run in and snipe that one. Hope that he doesn't pay attention. Bodkin, it doesn't give them range. It only gives them attack. So it's not that important. Fight! No! Wait, I'm gonna lose all the relics. I didn't think this through. Wait, I might just be gifting him relics at this point. Oh no. Save the relics. Heal. Convert mango? With what? Heal. Heal each other. Warrior Priest together strong. Okay, let's do it. I can repair this now for a while. We get 2 monks that can also convert. Can also convert his monks as well, maybe. We do atonement. Now we have redemption. Oh, we got one! We got both! Bada boom! Shoot! Nice! Do churches need ballistics? I think they benefit from it, yeah. Well, your question was, do they need it? I'm not sure if they need it to exist, you know? Okay, we probably want this. 60 villagers is not very... Oh, hello, where are you going? 60 villagers is not very impressive. I need to find the last relic. That's what I need. Scorpion in the damn hell? Yep. Where are you going? I don't even have forging. Very weak. I mean, they have 11 base attack, so that's pretty solid to begin with. I will have to abandon my relics. Should I just take them home? Yeah, it might be time to just take them home. All right. Bring them home. This is fine. Oh, no, I thought it was the last relic, but it's not. I mean, it has to be on the bottom, right? There's no way it's not. I need to get a castle up and go imp so I can do the unique tech. Ferreters. Whatever it's called. Wait, what? Ah, because then I click my formation hotkey to group them up. It's the same hotkey as dropping the relic. The last relic has been spotted! Oh, I can still save the mule carts. Okay, we just go imp and we just make castle on this hill would be nice. I think we can get it. Maybe. Maybe not. That hill works as well. He's gonna have to run back, so it should buy me enough time to get the castle up still. Well, I'm accidentally sending Vales forward, so might as well. It's part of the plan, guys. I just want to get my churches up. Live! There's gonna be a lot of... Oh, he's imp! Shit. Don't think that one will go up. I have no control of where my production is going or moving, but... take the house, take the house. We have 12 churches. I have 1 villager garrison, so obviously I cannot produce with the hotkey anymore. It only makes sense. Elephant. Can convert it maybe. 550, 400. It's not that expensive. What? It's going light cap, which I guess kind of counters. Wait, I made monks by accident. Okay, we get fairy tales and then we're dominating. Such a stupid army. I need elite warrior priests. That's what I need in my life. Okay, how do we do? We have full upgrades on HP. Obviously still missing attack upgrade. Seems solid though. Man, this bug where I cannot produce without losing my vills is really annoying. Or ejecting without ejecting vills. Oh yeah, murder holes does make sense. Can prepare traps in the meantime. Okay, we are through here. I mean, he has idle time all the time, essentially. How expensive are they? 30 food. It's not too shabby. Is he out looking for relics or what? Oh, I have a lot of units there. All the time is idle time. Yep. He cannot micro this activate the whole game, so... He's chopping me down. Does this count for monasteries? I don't think so. So I could be wrong. Is this Warlord training? Yeah, I'm planning to do this in Warlords. Yo, better watch out. Well, I guess we don't have enough here. Yeah, let's run. Hope you guys don't get tired of the monk sound. The monastery monk sound, whatever. Wait. Do I get arrows if my priests are garrisoned? No. Interesting. Oof. Okay, let's try the mass. I just want to reach like a massive priest army. See how that feels. Oh, he's actually might be lining up an attack. "42 monks. Obviously. It's worse than the dock sound, is it? Dock sound is pretty annoying, to be fair. Oh. Do I try to save this? Not sure if I can. I mean, I could probably repair it. I'm gonna bring this army home to help try and defend it. Don't care about those. All noises get annoying after time, that is true. We have what? 48 warrior priests. I think we try to make a move now. Charge! Does it work? Do we win? Ooh, ooh. GG. I mean, 125 HP, 15 attack, champion armor. They heal them, they heal each other. It's not too shabby. This game must have been very annoying for him to play. Where can I see Warlords bracket? Exclamation mark W4. You'll find it out. No squires? I'm pretty sure I queued up squires in Castle Age. Yeah, I have it. Shoot, would I want even faster? Would it now? Just meet Hera and Warlords. This is it. You might be onto something. Well, worked out. Will you stream Hera set? No, no, no. I'm not even gonna finish Tato set. I maybe do 1 or 2 games from Tato. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do more. Hera Winchester might start like in like 4 or 5 hours. 4,000 relic gold. Nice. What you did not do with them is that because melee units bump into each other, you can stand ground a few of them in the back. I know you can do that. But he had range units the whole time. Which means I'm always chasing him. Which means that micro doesn't make sense. Think MBL should have lost to Jordan to dodge Yo and play Brawls instead? No. Check if your hotkey for ungarrison and hotkey for producing war priests are the same. My ungarrison hotkey is G. It doesn't make sense. Garrison G, ungarrison G. But maybe I have a monk tech on A. No, I have no monk text on A either. Whenever the villager is garrisoned, this hotkey is for some reason not working anymore. Could it be that A is like... No, it's not attack either. Wait, there's campaign hotkeys now? What the hell? Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not working. Unique unit A. You don't make unique units from the monastery. I don't understand what could be interfering. Return to work hotkey? I'm pretty sure it's W. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Unicorn, it should be here, right? Seek shelters W. Am I blind or is that maybe here? Yeah, go back to work is W. As a fan of this unit, it's been like this for a while. It could be the relics themselves. No, it's fine to produce while relics are in. It's just whenever you garrison villagers, suddenly A doesn't work anymore, or the production key doesn't work anymore. It could not be. It could have nothing to do with my hotkey. It could simply be a bug that when villas are garrisoned, you cannot produce from any hotkey. Bugner too, no way. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. Yo, Vince, 120. Thank you so much for the prime. Silver Plub Boy with the 7 months. Hola, Senor Vaipo. Hola, hola. Sinsils with the 16 months. Gordner with 16 months as well. Thank you very kindly. Fear of the Dark Age, 18 months. Good luck and most importantly, have fun. You got the right prioritization. Can someone tell my noob ass how to buy civs? DLCs. Some of the civs will be behind DLCs. Why do you ban arena? Because I think random arena is bad. Random civ arena is not fun. Have you noticed your TC firing less arrows than the number of villas garrison when killing boars? Mine fire the same to my knowledge. What do you think about Jordan's performance in this tournament? Inconsistent. But overall, good play. Like, it's good play, but I think the range of how good his play is... Like, Jordan's best play is like he can beat most players. But in the same set, he might also play... Well, it's still solid. It's still like he would lose to a high level of a top 20 player. If that makes sense. Even though Jordan is still playing well, the level is inconsistent within that range, if that makes sense. Bonatera AOE, thank you so much for subscribing 6 months in advance. 21 months now. Thank you so much, dude. I guess I got to stream for another 6 months. Do you see Black Forest game yesterday with NBL? Yo, as a noob, I thought it was great content. I didn't watch the game. I just checked once where I saw the NBL had like 15 or 20 economy lead. And I saw another time he got like a good position on the hill. He took out the monastery where there was like 4 relics he could grab. And then I looked away. And then when I looked back next time, the game was over and Yo won. So I don't really know what happened there or what went wrong. Is the pasture bonus of the Ketons the most broken part of the eco, or is there something fundamentally OP about pastures? I think it's the bonus combined. Like, pastures are good themselves, but when you add that they also generate 10% on top, that's just where it becomes crazy good. This here, shepherds and herders generate 10% additional food. It's just a crazy good bonus with the fact that pastures are already really good. I think if they want to, like, to balance pastures right now, you would have to remove this bonus and probably make pastures 120 wood, so they're the same cost as a farm. You cannot make them drop off at TC if they're going to keep the current design because they're 3x3 tiles. It will be too far away from, like, the range to the outside will be too far in your base once you're adding multiple pastures. If you nerf a civ, you got to give them a good unit too. Pastures themselves give them a really good setup to play the opening. Okay, Khitans are bad in Imperial Age. They're bad. They're not a good Imperial Age civ. They're just crazy broken right now because of the opening. So, while I do agree with that, even now they have bad units. It's just that their economy is just crazy OP at the start that doesn't matter. I think the orc should not show who is... Oh yeah, the whole Sita not playing to win. Like, I've definitely had situations in the past. I wouldn't say I've never played tournaments, competitive tournaments, in order to lose. But there have definitely been situations where you're subconsciously aware of the fact that your result is potentially bad if you win. And then that might lead to underperformance. Or you play to hide strategies. So it's a very tough spot to be in, right? In Sita's position. In the end, the system is flawed, right? When you have situations where an opponent or a player could benefit from losing, there's something that's gone wrong in the setup of the system. What I think they should have done, and I don't think a single player in the tournament would have any problem with, is tell them, guys, the winner of the set can pick which bracket he enters. I think that's the only way they could have made that set have competitive integrity. Yatulak, thank you so much for 3 months. So it's like, I've seen that Sita has gotten some shit. But it's like, yeah, I understand why people will give him some shit because it is unsportsmanlike. But at the same time, the system puts this position there. And even if Sita plays his best, he could still lose. So then it's like, okay, if you're mentally thinking that it's better for you to lose, it's very hard to show up and then try your best, whether you want to or not. So it's like, Sita in his mind already knew that he wanted to lose. And I think he would lose no matter what. He could have at least tried. But that's the same thing. Do I want to see a guy that pretends to try a little bit in order to lose, and just then planning to lose anyway? I don't think that makes sense either. If anything, yeah, they needed to do something, to change something that makes that set have a competitive edge to it, such as the winner could pick if he goes against SSM or Mihai. That would have been fine. Otherwise, I don't see how they could make that set be competitive in any way. Or a new draw with the quarterfinals. That's obviously something they could have done later on, right? But they already predetermined where people are going after the bracket. So could he convince just Race to resign as a protest? That's, again, is that a good thing as well though? That's obviously horrible for the tournament as well. If both people are just resigning, it's like, if he pretended to play serious and still lose and people will be happy, it's just awarding good actors. Yeah. Also, that you can always tell if they're not playing to win. It would have been horrible either way. I think no one can win in this situation. The only one you can argue came out of that in a good light is like Winchester, because he obviously still played relatively properly. Of course, Winchester also didn't play his best to try and he also didn't want to show his strategies and whatnot. But he played still games relatively proper. So it's like, okay, people are giving him credit, but at the same time, the system was flawed. It was a horrible situation for both players to be in. I really enjoyed your Khitans rant. I really hope it helps to speed up a nerf patch. We'll see about that. I don't see why we need 3 people going through. Yeah, that's also a combination. Like, it's a combination of things. First of all, the tie-breaking system, probably when you only play 3 matches, it's very hard to use. Well, a lot of tiebreaker systems are awful with such small groups and small amount of matches played. So yes, the tie-breaking system in the end, in hindsight, you can say turned out to be pretty poor. Because there were multiple situations, like Leary Sebastian match didn't matter. Jordan MBL, when you can range from getting first place to fourth place depending on one game, something is wrong. And that's the situation Jordan was in. We were in a situation where MBL probably could have benefited from losing as well. In quotes, benefit. And his opponent either gets first or fourth place depending on one game. So again, I think in the end, the doubt Mihai as well. Well, that was not as extreme. But the point is, the tie-breaking system, I think this doesn't work or didn't work with the amount of games that are played in the small groups. In World Cup, one goal can be the difference between first and knockout too, right? It's very hard to compare to football because in football it's never first to 3 matches, for example. It will be I think you can compare to football if it's play all 5, for example, or something like that. Then it's a bit better. But even then, it's a bad comparison either way. The groups were too small. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think if you had like 8-player groups, the tie-breaking system would probably be completely fine. But when you have each player playing only 3 games, and you're playing potentially... Like, a guy could win 3-2, 3-2, and lose 3-0. And he would be behind a guy that loses 3-0, 3-0, and beat the guy 3-2. Which feels wrong to me. A guy could have 3-8 in the score, and he could be through over a guy that has 8-3 in the score. No, that might not work actually in hindsight. But yeah, math on stream, mistakes were made. Yatlak, thanks for 3 months. Yeah, it doesn't work. I take it back. Forget the last 30 seconds, okay? Yeah, 2-1 is still better than 1-2. Yeah, that's why it doesn't work. He could win 3-0 and lose 2-3 and never mind. I don't care. My point is, I don't necessarily blame Sita for what happened. I understand why people criticize him, but I still think both players were put in a horrible situation. And when you're in situations like that, I think it's up to the admins and the tournament to make that not be the horrible situation that exists. Same as, let's say, there was a situation in NAC where Yo ran his king into Jordan's castle. That's a mistake by Yo. Jordan doesn't want to win that way. Yo doesn't want to lose that way. The viewers probably want to watch games. But it should not be, Jordan, you can decide. Do you want to give him a re? No, the organizer should make that decision. And there's been a lot of situations where, in the past, where the player is giving the decision. And in that situation, you're put in a horrible spot, because if you don't accept to it, people might view you and be like, dude, how can you want to win like that? That's bad, poor sportsmanship. That doesn't count. That shouldn't count. So it's like, again, players are put in a spot, potentially, where they will be put in a bad light, when the organizers should be the one who make the decisions and avoid that. When there's that much money on the line and you optimize your chance of winning, it's fair game. Yeah. But sometimes you have issues where the king pathing can be a bit awkward, right? Or you didn't know certain things and it's just bad. Sita literally played to win the tournament, not his fault. Again, I can see the arguments on both sides. I don't necessarily blame Sita. I understand why he did what he did. I also would have not played and showed my best strategies. I probably wouldn't have memed around as much as he did. With dropping, like, I think he did like a siege tower to drop like units into a gate or something. I haven't seen the game, so I cannot speak on that, but I read or heard about it. But yeah. It's just a bad situation that the players should not have been put into. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'm repeating myself at this point, but I'm waiting for a match, so I'm like not sure what to say anymore. The siege tower thing was clearly a mistake. Okay, then that's not correct then. And then when the organizer do a decision that you don't like, you fully blame them. I think our perspective is heavily player-based. I would be pretty annoyed if I was an organizer. Why would you be annoyed as an organizer? Like, you would be annoyed as the organizer that Sita did what he did? But in my opinion, that's not correct, because you have the tools to avoid this situation. First of all, you could argue that the format itself was poorly designed. But secondly, I think you had the option to make this not be the case. In which case, I don't think the players necessarily are to blame. Yeah, another argument is you could have not shown the quarterfinal bracket. You could have made a draw of the quarterfinal bracket later on. If I'm the organizer, I'm hitting myself for structuring the tournament to incentivize people to not play into their fullest. Exactly, that's kind of where I agree as well. The organizer sets the rule base. Everything which happens inside the rules is okay. It's about money, not being a good person. I don't agree with that 100%, but I understand where you're coming from. It's the same as in football. Winning games can get you a lot of money and fame and whatnot, and good results. But I still wouldn't condone diving. If you dive to get a penalty, that's still not fair. That's still not acceptable. Yo, Captain Radbeard, thanks for 32 months. Good day to you as well. Ryan Bob with 11 months. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Up to the refs to see that. Again, you can always argue things like that. Price distribution basis on rankings inside a group will also solve this problem. That's where it kind of solves it in T90 Titans League, because there's money on the line for each game, and each game is played no matter what. It's not best of five, it's play all, and you have a value for each individual game. You operated within the rules set. What's the issue? Just because it's within the rule set doesn't mean it's always fair play. So I completely understand why some people are not happy with it. But I also think that Sita was just put in a very tough spot, and I don't blame him for what happened necessarily. How would you buff Jurchens, if at all? I wouldn't touch Jurchens at all right now. They have a solid economy, and they have some units that are yet to be fully discovered. I think Jurchens is a save that has to be played for another month or two before we can make an estimation. Yeah, I might not be able to queue up another game because Tato Sitar are starting soon. Why not buff Ketans? Yeah. How to nerf Ketans? I think Ketans first and foremost needs to have this. The shepherds and herders generating 10% additional food is too strong. And I think pastures should probably have a cost increase. Like if you make the pastures 120 wood, so the 2 villagers match a farm, essentially. A farm is 60 wood per villager. The pasture can also be 60 wood per villager. So make the pasture 120 and remove the shepherds. At least not shepherds, but herders. I don't mind if their shepherds get extra food, but the herders, which is the pasture workers, that they're also generating 10% on top is too much. Give them bloodlines. If pastures ends up being nerfed to the point where they feel poor in the opening, I would not be opposed to giving them bloodlines. They don't gather at the rate of hunt on pasture, I don't think so. Any strong opinions about the shoe? I think they are situational. They're a very good flank civ on like 4-4 Arabia, for example. But the chariot unit is horrible. And I think the only way to play this civ is essentially ranged units with the infantry meat shield. And then you can play like fast Imperial Age stuff maybe, where you take advantage of the discounted range upgrades. Italy is strong against Khitan. Yeah, if you both have 200 population, but trust me, you're dead before that. Crazy, bro. They already have some of the strongest scouts with the unique tech with Bloodlines. Ketons will become powerhouse. Why? I don't see how they have strong cavalry. They have no bonuses here that impact cavalry. Obviously, you have the melee attack upgrades, but that's not late game. I'm talking late game here. I don't think Bloodlines would make a big difference there. Or the cavalry. That healing is overrated. It's decent, but it's not important. Like, it's not like a game changer. The only reason they're so mega OP right now is because their food explodes early game and they can make 20 scouts and still hit castle at the same time as the opponent. The life regen makes hussars beat almost any other hussar. Yeah, if you put one hussar against one hussar, yeah, you might win. But that's not usually the circumstances, right? I don't think it's... I don't think Order Cavalry is that dangerous right now. You also heal only in the moments you're fighting, right? It's not like Georgians where you're out of combat healing. It's only while you're fighting. Let me tell you, it's good to see you practicing for Warlords. It's a good opportunity to regain your respect back from Hera, and would be very interesting if you two could fight it out in the final. Good paycheck too. You think Hera doesn't respect me? For a tournament like Warlords, how much work goes into planning, building a potentially 7-game series? Or do you just rely on intuition in the moment? I have to be honest, I've kind of reverted back to my old ways. Usually the last couple of years, I prepared like a document where I have like the maps written down, kind of style I want to go for, kind of what civilizations I want. This tournament, I've kind of winged the whole draft and my approach to a certain extent. I have a good idea of the maps and how I want to play. But the draft itself, I'm just opening a text file, writing down the maps, and draft. I haven't been preparing the draft at all, essentially, the whole tournament. That's something I'm going to have to do for tomorrow. Tomorrow it becomes a bit more important. But so far, I have not, which is kind of how I did it in the past. I mean, it worked so far, so I can't complain. How to play against Ketons before a patch comes. You have to pick Ketons as well. They end up taking the same number from Halps because of how strong it is, and ends up making them immortal to TC Fire. Yeah, but keep in mind, guys, the Ordo Cavalry is only while you're fighting. Your units aren't fighting all the time. A lot of time your Hussar or Cavalry are running away from TC Fire, ranged fire, castle fire. Goes for any cavalry. You're not constantly fighting. So if you're in combat nonstop, yeah, this is very good, but that's not how it works. It's 100 per minute. Yeah, but you're not fighting nonstop. Like, let's say you're fighting, a Hussar's life is 10% or 20% fighting. Those other 80% of the time, you're vulnerable, and since you don't have bloodlines, you die a lot faster. It does not work while you attack a building, and also cavalry just don't heal. Again, I'm saying it's good. It's a good bonus, but it doesn't make them OP to the point where even giving them bloodlines would suddenly make them OP. If the other stuff is nerfed. They're obviously mega OP right now. I need to get something to drink. My throat is itchy. I think it only heals when you attack. Although I could be wrong. Can you do the Ketons rant again? No. What do you think about participating in a tournament with the idea of going crazy aggro each game? Unless, of course, you want to win. Like, both players have to do that. I think it will be just unorganic. I need to change some titles and such, because we're going to do some Warlords. Round of 8, Tato versus Sito. Exclamation mark Warlords 4, hosted by Memb TV. We also need to add some logos, some media stuff. Do I have it in Capture Age? Yes, we do. Okay, we're good. Do people in Norway get rosy cheeks like you on the face? I think it's individual, but right now I'm just warm. Need to turn on the air conditioning. Only me is left from my group. Oh, really? Everyone else is out? Yeah, SSM and Mihai both are out. And Doubt, of course, is out. Yeah, makes sense. So my group was weak. Did Viper beat Vodka earlier? Yes. What aspect of the game do you think other pros will need to improve at in order to catch Hera? The thing with Hera is he's just super solid all over, right? I think the best way you can beat him is by making correct decisions. So decision making. A lot of people have more than enough skill to beat him, but when everything is combined, decision making with micro, macro, drafting, all that stuff, that's where Hera is just better overall. But if I make all the right decisions, I'll win every single time against Hera. Because Age of Empires, and in the end, is a decision-making game. As long as you have a certain flooring of micro, macro, your decision-making is what carries all of that. I mean, a good example is Hera always had great micro and macro before he became really good. But he has become so good at everything else, right? Drafting, decision making. And that's why it's really hard. Where is the draft? I'm trying to find the draft. Let's see what they're doing here. So Tato gives Sita open maps or open categories. Sita picks Land Madness. Tato picks Enclosed. Sita picks Kawazan. Tato picks Arena. Sita picks African Waters. Tato picks Nomad. And then Sita picks Shorelines. Who are top 5 players and why? Well, the why will be because they're the best players. Top 5 right now. Hera Leary, Tato, Yo. I'm excluding myself, by the way. Hera Leary, Tato, Yo. I think it's very hard to pick a 5th. I'm going to put myself in there so I don't have to. Always found joy in your ability to get a late game's win condition, even if the early game was uneasy. Yeah, I used to have a lot in the past, I guess. If men only want one thing, what would it be? Dravidians. No, that's Age of Empires answer. You know what would be the best thing in the world? What I would... Okay, we could always answer peace, all those things, right? But can you guys imagine if all healthy things tasted as good as unhealthy things? That would be my wish. Thorindel, thanks for 2 months. Deep, I know, right? Can you imagine if that was the case? Nobody would eat unhealthy stuff then? But a man's gotta die from something? There's still alcohol. Right, civs. We should look at civs as well, right? Ketones are banned. Ooh, Sita did not ban any of the new civs. Tato banned ketones and Wu. Wait, did they not Not a single crossover in the ban. No, Bohemians. Bohemians a crossover. So what we have here, we have 13 different civilizations banned. That makes it very, very tough to draft. Because 13 of the top civs are gone. That's wild. Right, first picks Armenians and Burgundians for Tato. Sita picks Chinese and Goth. Interesting. Then Tato picks Malians. Sita picks Portuguese and Dravidians. Tato picks Romans, Koreans. Sita picks Georgians, Bengalis. Tato picks Yurchens and Inca. Sita picks Poles and Slavs. Did they start game 1, by the way? They might have started already. They have not started. Should we try and place the civs? Let's go here. All right, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Armenians. Feels like shorelines, right? Burgundians feels like arena. So thought Chinese could be used on multiple Goth for sure. African waters, right? Chinese on Nomad. Yeah, maybe you saw MBL's game yesterday and how far ahead MBL got with Chinese. No, Chinese could also be enclosed, right? They should be very solid on enclosed. But then again, Sita definitely has some flexibility in this approach. I think Dravidians is shorelines, right? Romance might be Land Madness for Teto. He has played that a lot there in the past. Koreans. Nomad, perhaps? Malians, perhaps Kawasan? Jordan is back. Hello, Jordan. Georgians. Land Madness, maybe? Bengalis. I guess Portuguese might be arena. Then again, Bengalis could be arena. Then Bengalis is probably nomad. Then where the hell is he using Chinese? Enclosed? This feels right to me. But I'm also feeling like it's wrong. What am I missing here? 5, which is Kawasan. Oh, it's definitely wrong. Where is he using poles? Maybe poles is arena. Maybe poles is enclosed. Okay, let's do this. Chinese on Land Madness. Georgians on Kawasan. Poles on enclosed, maybe? ACCM, man. Let me make ACCM VIP so it's easier to see. How do I make them VIP? VIP, the ACCM. There we go. Urchins and Tato could be African waters because there's a lot of hunt there. What is missing for Tato? Wait, enclosed. Saracens could be enclosed. We have seen Saracens there in the past. Which means either Incas or Urchins for African waters. Slav's only option will be Land Madness. Gave him the title what a Chinese chat calls you in Yo's chat. Wait, what? Oh, VIP. Ah, yeah, I see what you mean. Can you explain how the banning system works, in particular why there are 2 Bohemian bans? They all ban hidden. I don't see what he's banning, he doesn't see what I'm banning. So there is a chance there's overlap in the bans. That's why we saw Bohemians banned by both. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm accurate in my prediction? Oh, I'm wrong already. Okay, this is Land Madness. Okay, I gotta change everything. I guess this is arena then, right? And this is enclosed. Polls have to be arena. He's using Portuguese on Land Madness. Tattoo is Romans. Let Jordan cast. If Jordan wants to hang, we can hang. I'm completely fine with that. I'm not sure if Jordan wants to just chill. ACCM, we want co-cast. You're not hackable. Jordan is not hackable goal, guys. So it's just what it is. This game has been blessed by doubt. See? Oh, you didn't get to see it fast enough. Oh, did I not show the civs? I had this hidden, didn't I? For the last couple of minutes. Oops. So it's Portuguese on Land Madness and Romans, which means I put Chinese on Enclosed. I put Poles on Arena. And Bengalis on Nomad. I changed to this. What about Nili? If Nili wants to hang, we can hang. Oh, you saw it? Okay. I'm not sure what I thought. That was in the wrong scene. All right. Before we do anything, I need to go to the bathroom and check on the situation. Because again, I might not cast more than 1 or 2 games. So I'll get an update on the situation. I'll use the restroom quickly and I'll grab something to drink. And I'll be back hopefully in time for the action. So give me just like 2 quick minutes. Right. We have Portuguese against Romans. This is the same matchup that Tato played against Jordan when Jordan was Portuguese. Tato lost that one. So let's see if Tato has learned something since then. Tato has killed 2 units. One of them was definitely a spearman. I'm not sure what the other one was. Tato getting a full wall off on the right, which is very nice. J Peltor, thanks for the 4 months. Liama Kaliam with the prime as well, thank you so much. Why could Tato have preferred range opening? Tato opened scouts. We're hearing double sound in game? You might be. Should not anymore at least. Oh, Tato open range? Oh, Sita open range. Well, he's Portuguese, right? You can do some early pressure with range opening. You get wood from the berries. You have a nice-ish transition back to scouts like he's doing now. This is kind of mirroring Jordan Tato with some small differences. This is great for Tato. He's going to find these archers out and about without the spear to protect, which means the scouts can just jump in there and clean them up. So very good start for Tato here, it seems. It's going to be 5-1 KD so far. You work for Jordan, so you should do the same, I guess. There's some small differences though. I definitely spot one thing that Jordan did that he did not, and that is very fast fletching. The threat is a lot bigger if there's fletching. Tato's made 13 farms, but he's still doing horse color. That tells me that Tato wants to stay in feudal age. If he was going for a fast castle age follow-up now, I don't think you do horse color now. You wait. You heard it's good. Oh, do you now, Jordan? How many lumber camps should you build on Land Madness, Jordan, at the start? Steak AoE, 45 months. Thank you so much. 3? Yeah. Because we're playing Japanese. One random skirmisher coming across. I mean, it's a solid armor though from Sita, but Tato has a tower, so he's kind of safe on this front. And he's at the same time doing counter damage. Should get a villager here unless Sita gets some quick walls, which he does, but the wall might go down. It does, so Tato will get 1 kill. At the same time, Sita not finding any damage across. Deletes the house. I guess he gets a scout in return because of that, so I guess it's fine. Bloodlands coming in for Tato. Tato does not want to take damage here. Sita was considering diving under the tower, but he sees that Tato actually has a fair amount of units. Tato doesn't have a blacksmith though. Oh, he does have a blacksmith. He has done armor and no fletching. Bit surprising that you're not doing fletching here. Those skirms having fletching could certainly help. Ooh, there's only 2 spears. So with bloodlines, this is a bloodlines and armor. This is a fight Tato could consider taking. Resources collected. Sita is a couple of hundred ahead, 200 ahead almost, 100. Tato is considering it. Is this a good fight though? Both spears are getting good value. 2 scouts down. Spears are gone, but he's reinforcing that. This ended up being a bad fight for Tato. He lost all his skirms. He lost 2 scouts while killing only spears. And Sita is about to click Castle Age. That was a tatty yikes. That was a bad fight for Tato. This game looks very good for Sita right now. Tato and the Romans are red, not blue. Please fix. I let them be the colors they are. Actually, Tato is always red. You're right. Sita always plays blue. so it makes sense. Tato is not too far away from cast station himself. If he takes... Oh, scout counterattack from Sita could be deadly. A lot of idols from Tato here. Not the cleanest game so far from Tatitinho. Does pull off the quick walls though. Second range from Sita. Tato is getting closer to cast edge, but Sita might even hit cast edge before Tato clicks. Tato doesn't even have the gold to click up. This villager is also permanently trapped for now. I like Sita's position a lot, unfortunately. And I'm biased. Sorry guys, I am cheering for Tato. I am biased. I hope Tato wins. It's gonna be biased. Okay, so Tato will click. Roughly 2 minutes behind. That is a big time window for Sita to do damage. Tato only has 1 tower. The rest of his economy is exposed. And Sita is gonna move forward. This is a bit of a risky move out. He has no spears, only 12 archers. If Tato finds this, he could trade effectively before upgrades come in. Double gate from Tato. Tato now buying a second tower, which makes sense. He knows this is the weak area where Sita likely will come. Good thing for Tato is he's picking up most of the scouts from Sita, so they will not be a problem long term. But the crossbow are here. Think the tower should be fine, but Sita could still commit and just go and sit under it and still get good value. Tato is still far away from castle edge. Sita adding a TC behind this. And he's just doing that, he's going under the tower. Tato can't engage this, so this will be 5 idle villagers for Tato for a long time. Unless Sita just run through, which is arguably worse or better. Guess it depends on the next minute of fighting here. Tato's having some nilly pathing there, so it's a bit hard for him to engage. These crossbows can go and chase the gold, or they can go here and just clean up the farms. He has to make a decision there. We only got 7 scouts for Tato, and yeah, this is so much idle time. Sita is a fantastic spot. But Sita's composition, which is going to be crossbow and cav archer, Romans with like scorpions and cavalry could counter that. So composition-wise, it doesn't look hopeless for Tato, but he is in a bit of an awkward spot. Why would Tato play Romans again when he lost the first attempt? Well, he also beat Hart with Romans afterwards. So it's just a save that Tato is very happy to play. Oh, but Sita coming with second army as Tato is moving out to the gold here. Scorpion is on the way though, so once the Scorpion comes out, there's a chance he will be able to clean it up, but Sita has good control right now of Tato's gold situation. Tato could try and go for this, but I mean, he's still not safe, right? These crossbows are roaming around. Skogs Merlin with the 9 months, thank you so much. This eco is not looking great right now. Tato is in pain indeed. Behind the Sita with 2 TCs as well, right? So Sita's economy is pulling ahead, and yeah, this is just so awkward for Tato. Tato has a tower and he has a Scorpion, but he's losing some vills, and the worst part is not the 2-3 vills he has lost, it's the idle time. These vills have been running back and forth for the last couple of minutes. And Tato has a great foothold. Sita has a great foothold in front of Tato's base. Matching score is partly scouting, because Sita is definitely in the lead here. Cool Water with the 25 months, thank you so much. And Tato has only light Kevin Scorpions at the moment, which in my opinion is a fine composition about what he's against what he's facing, but it's very hard still to defend. If Tato has ballistics, for example, maybe then he's fine, but Sita can still dodge the Scorpion projectiles quite nicely. Tato buying another tower. I think in this case, a better choice would have been to just buy stone and build a town center. University now, because he knows he needs ballistics. The thing is, Sita knows he's causing a lot of havoc here. So Sita is just going to continue roaming around until he realizes that, okay, ballistics is in for the Scorpions, so my damage is limited. And he knows he's on 2 town centers at home. So Sita is a very happy camper right now. Yo, Cow Monk with the 9 months of the Prime, thank you. I don't get it, why Sita left base with 15 archer? I feel like if they stay, Tato could GG already. If the crossbows were still in Tato's base, there's a big chance he wouldn't get out. Ooh, big high hits here by the Scorpions. Gets a second shot as well. Only one. If Ballistics was in here, oof, this could have been massive. That's a good pick-up for Tato. He has 6 corps on the field now. Ballistics is 20 seconds away. I guess that's where Tato's best chances are right now, is in doing Ballistics, massing Scorpions, and trying to make some sort of counterplay. .30 for Sita. Tato's doing one now. Sita has good microwave, but Tato finally getting some repairs. And these Scorpions will clean up the army now. Tato will stabilize. But the question is the damage done?
Prontus.
He prefers Sita to add knights and mangoes to counter Scorpions. Mangoness would have been fine if he had a forward sea workshop. Otherwise, I prefer knights. This army will be traps. This will be a good cleanup by Tato. Actually, he only got +1 armor, so maybe not. But he got to jump on them before they start shooting, so this will be cleaned up. Unless the pathing is like the pathing tends to be. Oh, he's gonna clean it up. Score very close. Obviously, it feels like Zeta is in a better spot, but again, composition-wise, I prefer Roman's long-term composition in Castle Age. But once you go to Imperial Age, that might shift over to Portuguese again. Imposing Portuguese wins because of bomber cannon. I think so, maybe. Scorpions will be countered by bomber cannons long term. Our town center for Tato is being sabotaged by his own Scorpion. Tato is playing massive catch-up game when it comes to economy. He needs to take efficient trades and somehow survive until later stages. But they're looking like a very good start here for Cital. Cital doesn't have ballistics yet though. Loses 2 Scorpions here, Tato. Cital coming in here. If he had ballistics, he would have gotten kills here. Tato has the score lead. I wonder if Tato... No, surely Tato feels like he's behind. He knows as well. Couple of dead vills here for... There's an argument here for Cital to commit under the woodline. He can kill 10 vills here if he commits. Then it's just a case of I'm gonna sacrifice my 10 cow archers to kill like 10 vills. I think that would have been worth it. Tato is trying to kind of wall him in, but with the terrain here, that's not possible. 4th town center for Cital as well. Shane Murphy with the 4 months. Thank you so much. That is such a random town center, but I guess it is to take wood. It has no other resource around it, so it feels a bit random. Ballistics is in now, so the couches will start hitting as they run away. 91 vills to 66. It's looking tough. Yo, Miles Cox with 36 months, hitting 3 years. Thank you so much for that. If I could get my name right for once. What do you mean? I've always said it correctly. You have those cheeky little X's in the name, which might throw me off a little bit. But I'm smart, come on. Best of 5, best of 7. Oh, I don't have the right overlay. Best of 7. Warlords 4. Round of 8. Quarter finals. Sounds better in my opinion. Casper with the prime, thank you so much. Tato adding barracks. So he wants to play pikemen with +4 armor and scorpions. It's not a bad composition. I think the thought process here is he doesn't want to end up in the situation. Ooh, big scorpion hits here for Tato. Looks like Cital went in there on purpose. This looks suicidal to me. He's gonna kill scorpions, but he's gonna lose and take so much damage here. Ooh, I'm not sure about this move by Cital. He's still staying as well. Yeah, he realized he cannot do the 4 sea workshops. He has to back off a little bit. Look at the HP of these things. They're on 30% of the HP. Tato might be thinking back to the game against Jordan, where Jordan started massing knights behind the Cavature play. And now Tato wants to be prepared for that, so he's gonna do pikemen with the scorpions. There is multiple stables for Sita, so Tato might be making the correct adjustment here, based on that. And I mean, he's still 25 Ls behind. Resource collected is only 2k behind though. And he is Roman, so they do work 5% faster. For Tato, it's just about stabilizing till Imp. And then probably trying to trade cost effectively with halberdiers and scorpions long term. Which is very tough, but not impossible. Scorpions only cost 30 gold, so... I don't think Organs wreck scorpions, no. Happy Father's Day, thank you! Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It's my first Father's Day, actually. But in Germany, it's also like the man's day, apparently. Männertag. Where everyone goes and gets drunk. Jordan, oh, that's why you cannot hang Jordan. You're out getting drunk because of Männertag, right? That makes sense now. Tato is alive. He is alive. He's still in a very tough spot. I think Sita is going to do a very good castle here. And I think this is actually increasing Tato's chances that Sita is making a knight switch. If Sita was just playing Imperial Age here, I think Tato will be more dead than he is right now. What does Tato see? I'm not sure if he has seen the mangonels here. If they come from with a flank, this could be dangerous. Because Tato might not be able to get out of here. But then again, Sita doesn't know about the castle there again. Gets 2 scorpions so far. A third, 4 and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. The funny thing here is this trade was probably okay for Tato still. Scorpions are 30 gold. They're cheap. The mangonels cost more gold than those scorpions combined, or about the same anyway. Man, Portuguese castle looks so nice. Look at this. I like it. Another castle from Sita on the hill. Tato's on the way to Imp as well. Only 30 seconds behind, but again, Sita's collected a lot more resources and is looking very healthy. I'm not sure what Tato can make other than like Halberdier, Scorpion, and then try to make cavalry long term to raid. Feels like Tato does not have many options here. Some knights in the back to raid, but probably won't get too much value. Unless Sita is AFK. Elite Centurions are bonkers. Yeah, they're bonkers expensive. Isn't it like 80 gold or 85 gold a piece?
Impera.
Bit oversaturated potentially. Handcart coming in now for Sita. I mean, I think this will go 200 population. Sita needs time to get chemistry as well. So he's gonna do chemistry, which takes a couple of minutes. So yeah, we're probably gonna end up in a 200 population situation here for both players. So Tato has done a very good job not dying. That's another... Sita is kind of stacking castles here. I guess he really wants to win like a Treb War, but he will win that anyway because of bomber cannons. Oh, he broke the house and he wants to do a castle on the face. This is the Imp TC from Tato, so this could have been potentially dangerous. But he should still be fine. He has some pikes and some scorpions here, but the castle will definitely go up. There's too many vills. It's an okay trade though, once again. Imperialish hits. Do we have resources of heavy scorpion? Almost. Prioritizing Halberdier though first. Halberdier and a trebuchet. Maybe heavy scorpion next. He also needs siege engineers. You need a lot of upgrades to make the scorpions really have true power. Tato with the scorpion counterattack, because why not? Relics are lost as well currently, at least temporarily. More barracks in the back. Sita has 2 traps out and 2 more in production. Is Feitoria still never worth it? It depends on the situation. If you have 145 vills as Portuguese, those vills will collect more resources than a Feitoria would. So you don't want to delete vills to make a Feitoria, for example. Although there will be cases where you're like there's no more stone or gold to mine on the map, where Feitoria could still be decent, or if you have like low economy, fast Imperial Age or something like that. In those cases, Feitoria can still be pretty worth it. Good kills here for Sita. All the scorpions go down. Halberd is in though. But Tato's still missing even... no, he's not missing +2. Tato just calls it GG. He knows. He's under too much pressure. Even though he did a good job stabilizing, he lost the whole scorpions in the back. All the scorpions in the back. This obviously is very awkward for him. His economy in the back is going to get raided. And yeah, he did a good job stabilizing, but it felt like Sita just took the massive lead with that. First of all, the big fight in Fuel Age where Tato made a big commitment and just kind of traded poorly. And Sita took advantage of that to just jump to Castle Age and never really let the game slip from there. So nicely done to Sita. Good start for him. So it was an early pick for both players. So Sita wins this with Romans lost for Tato and Portuguese win for Sita. So a top 2 pick for Sita and only secondary pick for secondary pick for Tato. Obviously still a good win. You think Tato going to be eliminated against Sita? I hope not. Okay, I'm completely off here. Slavs is for enclosed. I have no idea where he's going to use Chinese. And Tato playing Saracens. Okay. I think I prefer Saracens here a lot. You think Tato's gonna... Oh yeah, you need knights with scorpions as Romans. Depends. Does depend. Thanks for your streamers. I was very anxious those days and watched your stream before sleep helped me a lot. Glad to hear that, Andre. Hopefully things are heading up for you. I play tomorrow. By the way, guys, check down below the stream. We have 2 sponsors on this stream for the next couple of weeks. Incogni and Saley. Exclamation mark eSIM and exclamation mark Incogni. Please do check them out. See if it's something for you. Very happy to have them supporting the channel. Incogni, a returning customer, almost a returner sponsor. And Saley, a new one. Happy Father's Day. My favorite dad quote is, "My dad never taught me how to live. He lived and let me watch." That makes sense. Thank you, Art of the Troll. Appreciate that. That is a good quote. Packers with 9 months as well. Thank you so much. Saley, guys, by the way, is a digital SIM card. You don't even need anything physical. You can download the app, select a plan, and you can essentially have roaming anywhere you go. Let's say you're out and about abroad. You're looking for Wi-Fi. You go running around the airport trying to find some Wi-Fi, or in a restaurant or cafe you cannot get the Wi-Fi working. You can just subscribe to Saley. It's actually very reasonable, affordable as well. You can get a 15% discount with the code Viper on checkout, and essentially get roaming and avoid the extreme high roaming costs that certain plans will have with Saley. So I highly recommend you guys to check them out. Is it ever worth taking the outer bears on this map? Yes. You will see them taken for sure. So we have seen a couple of Saracen strategies here. Freaking Andy, for example, did it against Jordan, where you just go straight fast castle and you hit castle edge before the opponent is even able to put any proper pressure on. So see if this is what Tato has in mind. Tato is, historically speaking, one of the Saracens guys. He's one of the guys that have been using it a lot in tournaments. So people are seeing him as one, like the Saracens guy, maybe even. No more sneak sponsor. Haven't had sneak for a long time. And to speak about Incogni as well, Incogni is essentially what they do is they help you go out and grab your internet off from the internet. Your information off the internet. There'll be a lot of websites and places online where they have your information, your emails, your addresses, and they will send you a lot of stuff that you don't want to receive, both physically or digitally. And you just get a subscription plan with Incogni, and you can enter your information. So ironically, you have to give Incogni your information in order for Incogni to go out there and collect your information from internet. But they will go and make requests to these websites to take your information down. And when I was using it, I think within a week, they removed my information from over 70 websites. If the information is to be trusted, of course. But yeah, can keep you safe as well from identity theft, phishing attempts, all these things that are being so abused, taken advantage of in the internet these days. So highly recommend guys to check that out as well. Just scroll down below the streams. I can't talk, my brain is fried. Below the stream, there's a banner there as well, or you can type !incogni or !esim and check it out. And I say massive thanks and shout out to both Incogni and Saley for sponsoring the stream. Very happy with that. Barrack from Tato. It is at 20 population uptime. This doesn't look like a fast castle, right? Maybe he sees the Civ matchup and thinks I can just go scouts into Camel maybe against Slavs and I'm fine. But Sita is going for a very late feudal age with gold income, 23 villagers. That feels like almost a fast castle from Sita. Are we seeing a reversal here of the strategies that you would expect? Where Tato goes stable market or stable as Saracens, range with no gold income, then he will need a market as well. Blacksmith range, he did scout Sita on the gold, so he might think Sita is going archers, and therefore Tato is going a range. But we know or think that Sita is going fast castle, so this could just be a mind game that is gonna end up being very good for Sita. Maybe expect man arms. That's also an option since you saw him on gold. But then again, you see the uptime now, and you wonder why is he still not up? Tato now opening archer because of that. He will get another hit on the scout. Keep in mind Tato does not have loom, so in theory he would be potentially exposed for some damage here. Blacksmith ranged from Sito. So he's doing a fast castle with range as Slavs. This game is all kinds of weird. Man arms on this map? It's definitely possible, right? If people want to take gold or berries, they have to go out from their cozy homes. And Sita is on the way to the castle edge. If I was to guess which civ will go fast castle of these two, I would not be saying Slavs. But here we are. He's not making any units, but I imagine it's going to be skirms then to try and survive, right? Did he see the archer? No, he sees the archer. He knows about the archers, so yeah. Tato using the market will be following castle edge, not too far away though. So not the end of the world. Tato is not producing, Sita is not producing anything. Now he's doing a skirmisher. Also didn't do horse collar before farming. That hurts my soul. At least he has loom. One skirm will be able to keep him safe. Tato is only a minute behind though to Castle Age. The power of Saracens is real. But Sita is taken off of gold. Fletching coming in for Sita. Now Tato is switching to a stable. There's all kinds of mind games going on here. Tato switching to a stable to probably play like Knight Monk. While Sita is now playing skirms. Sita looks like he wants to just add town centers. Probably won't TC on the gold right away. Which makes me wonder if Tato will do some sort of forward shenanigans as a follow-up once he sees it. Sorry for my coughing, by the way, guys. Not sure why it's so itchy. By the way, after this game, I will take a bit of a break. Might be 15, 20 minutes, 30 maybe even, depending on how long it takes. And I'll come back after that, potentially. Couches and that, I don't think so. He's doing a stable, so I think he will maybe make a knight in the monastery and take it from there. But Sitachi is going for the boom. We're thinking late game though, which save do we prefer? An imp. Feels like you cannot go wrong with Saracens. You sounds much better, feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I've been pretty much fully recovered the last 2-3 days. Like, 2 days after I played ACCM, I feel like I've been fully recovered. So Sita will clean this up. And Tato is doing a knight indeed. And the monastery, so it's doing exactly what I predicted. He sees the town center though, so he knows that his opponent is just booming right now. He will lose his scout as well, unfortunately. Sita missing a lot of eco upgrades though. He's doing a lot of farming without horse color. Starting to pull ahead in villagers. Tato is not buying stone. Some idols here. Okay, fixed. Which then looks like Tato is gonna do something. He has to do something like this. Like, he cannot just continue sitting on this and just falling further and further behind economically. Does he get the kill? Gets the kill. That's a nice pick off. That means his monks can roam the field and grab relics. Sita is also making monks, but Tato has scouts now out on the field. So Tato has the map control, and Tato is now buying stone to add his own town centers. I reckon he would like to make one probably here. This first one. And then next ones probably would be somewhere where there's stone, I would guess. I'm still waiting. I'm not removing this until I see the TC. There you go. This relic is super close and should be for Sita. Slavs monks also move faster, by the way. They walk faster, I think it's 10% by default. So we should definitely get one relic here. Tato has to back off here. But Tato is controlling the right side. So this feels like should be 4 relics for Tato and only 1 relic for Sita. Tato might have to continue to invest, which he is doing. He's doing the light cap upgrade now. But yeah, this is definitely not the game I was expecting to have. A Slavs fast castle and just boom. What is Sita's plan? Well, just boom to imp apparently. Could also be like some big castle age play maybe. Like once you have your fully farming core set up, you just add like 5 stables and mass knights. But then do you want to mass knights against Saracens? I'm not sure. The concerning part for me though is the village account. We have 45 against 33. Now Tato has wheelbarrow and still has collected more resources. But that is a significant number. And I do favor Tato Civ long term. But not if you fall too far behind the timing. So yeah, it's still a bit potentially dangerous. Yeah, Sita might have gone fast castle because he was expecting Tato to do the fast castle that we have seen with Saracens. So there's been mind games in this matchup. in this game for sure. Tattoo already got 2. I like that Tattoo took the further relic as well. So essentially leaving Sita with only 1 relic. So Tattoo has 4 relics. And in my opinion, the better late game civ. And this very much looks like we're heading into late game. How did Tattoo fall back in the wheel count? Well, he did wheelbarrow on 1 TC and he added 2nd TC a lot later. So that is pretty much why. I would not be surprised though to see Tattoo add a 4th town center. Not a range, so they might have a cow archer switcher. Yeah, we do indeed. If he masses Mamluks, what do Slavs do? Well, Slavs would have to do some sort of siege halb play in that case. But I still think that Tattoo could just go Mameluke and bombard cannons, and he can beat anything that Slavs have, honestly. Are they gonna get a kill on the monk? That would be very unfortunate to lose a monk to 2 roaming skirmishers, and he will. That's as much as the value you can get from these. Good thing for Tattoo is Sita is making pikeman upgrades, so Sita is blindly going into the pikeman switch and adding his own light cab. But I mean, this is too late. The relics have already been collected. I like that Tattoo's doing outposts, he's getting vision everywhere, so he won't be caught off guard by anything. Now the cow archers are revealed, so kind of rendering the pikemen a little bit redundant for now. Halb is obviously good long term, but pikemen at the moment not gonna be doing good against the cow archers. Might be a conversion here. Not so far, but maybe on the light cav. Yeah, 1 light cav gets converted, maybe in a 2nd one. Okay. Picks out 2 monks, so it's not the end of the world. Aggressive pikeman play. Sita had a monk here as well for some reason. This is a bit sloppy potato. Should not lose cow archers, 2 monks. 2 pikes. Village count is 12 still, so the distance have been maintained. 4 TC though for Sita. 4 TC now for Tattoo. Which one saves the best in late game? I think Saracens have more tools and counter units. But Slavs have the better economy on paper, so like there's a chance that he can just make a snowball push from the get-go, right? Maybe an Onager cutting through, playing like Halb, Siege Ram with Scorpions, and try to kill Saracens before they get to the power composition. Power composition being like Mamelukes, Bombard Cannon, maybe Monks. 5th town center for Tat as well. Doubt is proud. And yes, Tat also has 4 relics, so like he's very well set up here for the late game. Sita doing armor upgrade and Sanctity, implying that he wants to get some oomph in his army so he can move out on the map. But he only has 1 stable and 1 monastery. So it is a bit confusing as well at the same time. I think Tato feels super comfortable though. It's only a couple of villas behind. He did lose 1 villa on the TC here. But despite being some villas behind, he has 4 relics. So I think he's feeling super comfortable. 31 versus 18 on food. What you don't realize is that all these villagers are on food because of the Saracen market. No Bosa. Yep. Sita has done a better job getting those upgrades. Handcart and heavy plow for Sita as well. Husbandry in for Tato. Calm before the storm. That nest castle can help a lot in this map. It could, yeah. There's a lot of stone though on the map in general. Still 9,000 stone to be mined. So it's not like the map where the stone is the most important, but yeah, it can always help, of course. Are you able to turn attack sound and unit creation sounds off? They are a little distracting. I cannot turn them off. I don't want to turn them off, but I could lower the volume a little bit. Maybe is it better like this? Oh, here. Unit train. Guess we don't need that. Should I just turn this off? Does that make sense? I'm not sure what makes sense to have on, to be honest. Any more chicken sounds? Ooh, Tattoo was considering committing there, but yeah, doesn't go for it in the end. Castle now from Sito. Balkan arrow. Once the Balkan arrow is in, Tattoo might consider taking more engagements. Where will you know where the fighting is? I'll try to use my eyes primarily. Tomorrow, please, 4-2. 4-2? You want to let him win 2 games? Come on, bro. Do kittens have better farming economy than Slavs? In early game, yes, but pastures get worse in late game. So Slavs will be better long-term farming. Imperial Age. Sito is floating a bit. He could have used the market to go up. He's doing it now. Tattoo is still not up, but has only 15 bills less. He should be following suit very quickly. What will be stronger bonus? Free redemption or free ballistics? Depends on the civ, but both will be OP. Looks like Sito picked the right side of the bracket. Don't speak too soon, man. Tattoo's cooking. If I could choose the position in this game, I would choose Tattoo's side every single time. More relics, better late game civ. Yeah. That mining camp, it is a little bit, this one is a bit triggering. Could just put it on the other side. Mamluks, yep. Production of Mamluks has also begun. How good are Saracens late game taking into account all civs? Arguably like top 5, maybe even higher. Like who beats them in late game? It obviously a little bit map dependent. Maybe Mongols beat them. Tetanus eco upgrades. It has heavy plow but no bidax and no handcart. I think I would do handcart and bidax before heavy plow more often than not, unless I'm just booming. Mamluks might be the best late game, yeah. And also they have siege honours that do extra damage, trebuchets do extra damage. Tetanus have been researched. Castle here is a little bit sus. It's very hard to defend it because you don't have space on the other side. So if Tattoo comes with trebs or bomber cannons, this is a goner. Bohemians cook them? Again, that's why I said it depends on the map. If you play 1-1 Black Forest, yeah, Bohemians cook them. If you play Enclosed or Arabia, I'd rather have Saracens. Sito with a bit of a strange army. No halberdier yet. He's sending 6 pikemen, 9 scorps, 3 monks, and like 6 vills forward. Maybe to build a castle, maybe to build some siege. He did men arms for a second there, but switched to halbs now. But this army, ballistics is in, so the scorpions has some power there. There are 14 scorpions on the field. This might be an overextension by Sito. Monk is down, and the Mamluks will finish up the scorpions. This is a doubt castle. This castle is not going up. This was a very strange move by Sito, I have to say. He also knew that Tattoo had vision with houses and outposts. So that was a very questionable move. Elite Mamluks on the way. Tattoo is in a fantastic spot. Preparing siege workshops as well. Chemistry coming in, so that's for bomber cannons. And yeah, what do you do? Start doing Onger. But again, we have monks potentially. We have bomber cannons. I don't know. I don't know what Sito can make anymore. Packers since when 9 months, by the way. Are you co-casting with Mammy Warlords and any upcoming? No, everything I'm doing is spontaneous. I mean, I'm playing tomorrow, and then I would love to play on Saturday and Sunday as well. We're gonna focus on tomorrow first, of course, but I'm not casting anything more. Corner castles, those are always interesting. Sita with 150 vills, maybe too many vills even. He's still queuing as well, which means his army will be very small. And Tato with Saracens is maybe the one that needs more vills in army, but we have a reverse situation here. If Tato has a bigger army population, he will kill Sita's army every single time. Why you would do a corner castle? I guess to protect the gold. Castle will go up, but again Tato can make trebuchets, bomber cannons. It's very hard to make the push work from here. Is co-casting part of tournament rules? No. Namlux costs 55 food, 85 gold, one of the most expensive unique units. I can only remember Centurion being more expensive. Well, there are some other unique units like war wagons that cost quite a lot as well, right? But yeah, they are expensive, but they're so good though. So it completely makes sense. Onager is in. He's gonna cut open here, but this is what I was talking about, where this army, this castle is kind of not safe. But with Onager, he can obviously clear the path. But what he has done now is just open the door for Tato to send army in. Because he has no army here himself. A few halves, I guess. But the castle will go down. 3 trebuchets. It's too little. And this ended up being just kind of a wasted castle by Sita. He made himself a target. I love that Tato still has the outpost alive. He just has full vision there. Okay, not anymore. Also, I like that Tato still has a couple of cavalries in the mix. They will do good damage helping out against the halberdiers here. Tato is repairing this, but he might need to snipe the Onager fast. Second Onager as well, but Treb goes down. Hal's getting a decent trade so far. Does he have the unique tech? He does not. Population in favor of Tato. Castle went down. Again, this is now suddenly our raiding opportunities for Tato are massive here. War elephants obviously are expensive. Yep. Sita might get this castle though. Tato has plenty of resources. He could just remake a new one further in the back. But I mean, he surely doesn't want to lose this. He might not be able to out-repair the incoming trebuchet damage. And it does go down. Still prefer Tato's spot by far, but it's not like impossible that Sita can make it hard for Tato has to like a lot of units from Tato has to be together to perform well. 4 Mamluks here, 4 Mamluks there aren't great unless it's like raiding. While Tato can Sita can send more like spread helps here and there. What I'm saying is Tato needs to be way more attentive to his army control. I think we have reached a point where I don't even see a win condition anymore for Sita. Good pickup here though, it's gonna be able to snipe the bomber cannon. I think Sita's win condition is Tato messing up. Because Tato has the whole setup now to the point where I feel like I don't see how Slavs break this. I would love to see Tato even mixing some monks with the healing tech. He has monks now with redemption, trying to convert, but I don't think he has the range upgrade yet. Let's look at the monastery. Yeah, he's missing. No, he has the range upgrade. Still missing quite a few techs. And monks here in that case particularly makes a lot of sense. We have siege ram on the way as well, but bomber cannon is now getting one snipe. Ooh, dangerous. Yeah, it's so I mean Sita has decent map control, where he's collecting a lot of resources out on the map, in quotes taking Tato's resources. So Sita is doing a lot of right things. He's also doing siege challenger here. Keep in mind, Slav siege are cheaper. So if he can slowly push... Again, Tato's keeping most of his army on one location. It's way easier for Tato to fight with everything in the same spot. So it looks to me like Sita wants to try and like divide his attention to the point where maybe he can get a snowball happening somewhere. A little bit over a minute for siege challengers to arrive. I mean, if Tato patrols like this, there's a big chance we get massive siege challenger hits. Okay, balcony as well. Tato's kind of donating his cowardship population because he knows he doesn't need his army anymore. Tato's gonna go champion. I don't know if I like that. That's gold invested into a unit that counters the Halbs but die hard to SO. Is Tom making a little bit of a... Is he making this work? Just Halbs and SO? The siege ram train is coming now as well. Tato's getting some nice raids here though. Tato needs Hussars? I don't think so. Okay, this is a good move by Tato. This is what I'm saying. When Tato has his whole army together, he cleans up any army that is like not fully protected by like 40 halbs and like 6 SO. Okay, he was about to make a big push. If Tato had 40 halberdiers coming with this push, Tato could have maybe been a little bit in trouble, but I think he's once again stable. Of course, he has lost the center control, which is also where the majority of the wood is. But I don't think he's struggling for wood for a long, long time here. One conversion could be enough to completely snowball this. Gets the conversion as well. Did the ramps just teleport? They just teleported. Why? I don't understand why that happened. Sometimes you have like you see it and you're like, oh okay, that happened. We know that bug. I have no explanation for that. Some scorpions. No heavy scorpion yet though. I think he probably could and should consider it. I also would love to see Tato do the unique tech where the monks heal. It's so nice. Look at how many weak Mamluks are here. He could just get all that healing done with AoE. Heavy Scorpion is now on the way. Champion push has begun. Arson and the last attack upgrade is coming, and a forward castle up now from Tato. Tato's forcing the issue. This is where Sita is suffering, right? He has Halbs, Scorpions, and Siege, but all that army kind of has to work together. Tato's army is on the side, but is mobile. So he could run to the side and probably defend this in time. Sita is pushing this castle at the same time and has the army on this hill. If this treb was hitting here at the same time, that would be tough. But bomber cannons are moving over. I think even here Tato has full upgrades on the castles as well. So there's no way this will clean up. No way the rams will clean that up. And Tato with 4 trebs coming here. Feels like he's taking a very decisive position now in the game. A lot of resources for both. Tato actually mining 0 gold right now. Is he completely out? This is where the map control is important, right? But Tato is cleaning all the siege on the left side with the bomber cannons. This is why it's so hard to try and break Saracens at this stage. The teleporting ram is a Keaton's buff. I see. Hussar from Tato as well. Might as well, right? He just needs to make sure this castle doesn't go down, which he will do with the champions and Mamluks. Champions was a great switch by Tato. I was first a bit skeptical. I was thinking maybe the population is better invested into more Mamluks, for example. But just the champions running in front, being a bit of a meat shield, makes it borderline impossible for Sita to engage. And yeah, Tato takes the win with Saracens against Slavs. This was a weird game, but it played out still in the end into Imperial Age. That was a very strange opening. Jordan just said, I think Sita wins. I can't believe you were serious in that, Jordan. No way. Guys, I'm gonna go and help give my son a bath. And try to help to put him to bed. So I'm gonna take a bit of a break here. I might just restream stream. To let you guys have some entertainment in the meantime. We can do Mem's stream. And I'll be back in probably like between 15 and 30 minutes. And I'll see if how long I continue. We could also just raid Mem and stop tonight. How long have I been live? Actually, no, let's do that. Instead of me just going AFK, not knowing when I'm going to be back, I will just pass you guys on to someone who is casting. That makes more sense. Then I can chill the rest of the evening as well. We'll do it like that. Let's see who do we want to raid here. Is anyone here casting? Let's give Daniela a raid.
And I will try to run between the games so you guys don't.
Oh, she's talking about ads. Yeah. I think she was the one casting with Mem yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we'll give her a raid. Best luck tomorrow, Chief. Thank you. Orne had his birthday yesterday. Was it Orne's birthday yesterday? If I knew that, I would have raided Orne, but it feels wrong to take back a raid now. Mr. Tris, thanks for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, I'm playing Yo tomorrow, so yeah, no stream tomorrow. If I lose tomorrow, maybe I'll stream some over the weekend. But I'm planning to win tomorrow. That is the goal. And then hopefully I have to play on Saturday. I mean, if I win tomorrow, I have to play Saturday and Sunday anyway. So let's try to win tomorrow. Thanks for all the good luck wishes. Thanks for all the support and everyone watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We have Goths against Incas on African waters. And that's what's coming up next. Take care, guys. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.